We've caught up again with Kelly Beyer, Miss Classic City, and this is about a month away from the Miss Indiana pageant. Kelly, we've had you on the show a few times already, but we want to catch up with you again and talk a little bit about the pageant just before it's coming up.
Right. The Miss Indiana pageant will be here in Michigan City on June 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And 20 women will be traveling to Michigan City from throughout the state of Indiana to compete for the title of Miss Indiana.
Right, and this will be your second try at it.
Yes, it will.
Kelly, I'd like to know, we last had you on the program back in early January when you were on your school break at Christmas time. What's been going on with you about the last 4 or 5 months?
Well, I've completed my junior year at Purdue University, and I'm proud to have earned a 3.9 grade point average. I've been a silver twin. Once again, I completed that through the spring, through basketball season, as well with Purdue. I've also been involved with Purdue Education Student Council. I've done a lot of tutoring work, and I've been involved with a lot of philanthropy fundraisers for Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Lafayette Urban Ministry, and things like that. And I've come home for my summer vacation. Great book. So I brought something that my mom taught me how to do. And see, with Memorial Day coming up, such a patriotic holiday, you know how part of your oath is to serve your country?
Yeah.
Well, there's people that served their country in wars, and they didn't come back, some of them. Some of them got hurt. And so this is a holiday that we're gonna thank them. And so I made a wreath, and we're gonna make these today. What do you think? That's neat. Was he? See, this is something neat. He might even like this. See, what I like about this is it has our colors, the red, white, and blue, and it's got a ribbon, and we can each make one. So I brought stuff for everybody. I'm gonna pass these down. And just pass them down to the end. Okay. The first thing that we want to do is we open up our bags, our Ziploc bags. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, we just did this. The next one is we're gonna go around again, and we're gonna stop, and we're gonna pose. Everybody pose real cute? You pose real cute? See, it looks really cute when you do it. It's gonna be something like this. See, doesn't that look cute? We'll do that. Go around, up, loop, down, pose. That looks great, okay.
At the Northwest Racket Club, and they were nice enough to lend us a room, a nice big spacious room where they do a lot of aerobics. Kelly should be arriving momentarily. She's getting ready to do. There she is. Hi.
Hi.
You all set to go?
Sure thing.
Well, we covered education and the Miss Indiana pageant in the first part of our show. Now we're ready to do the routines, right?
Yes, we are. Let's have some fun.
All righty. Well, anytime you're ready to get going.
Okay, just here, let you hold these things while I get my coat.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. All righty. Would it do me any good if I just say, yeah, I think I can do it?
Well, you know, when you fish your students say, yeah, sure, it would work.
Let's see this.
And stir the pot using the thumb motion.
Oh, I think that might be a little easier. How's that?
Now do it. Because you don't put your eyes. It's all on your thumb. Hey, Bill.
Oh. I thought you left about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't ever forget when someone owes me something.
Oh. That was 1 6-pack of Coke now? Or?
That was 2 cases, thanks.
2 cases, all right. How soon do you want it shipped to you?
Oh, I can take it right now.
Well, give me at least an hour or two to get it to you.
You can have it FedExed to my home. You can do that. The address is 351 North Avenue,
City and zip code?
West Lafayette, Indiana, 47907.
Well, let's see. I got a number done on my fingers today and my pride, huh?
Well, you know, we all have good days and we all have bad days. Today was your day.
To be a bad one. One last question I have. With all the studying and the activities down at Purdue, do you get any time once in a while to get some baton twirling in, just a little practicing?
Not nearly as much as I would like. The ideal is to practice 2 hours every day, but in all honesty, there's not even times I can always practice an hour every day.
No.
Baton twirling instructor. I am, needless to say, not one of your proudest students.
Oh, you're not bad. I like your hula hoop much better, though.
Yes, for those who probably saw it, this young lady, along with another young lady, managed to do a rather good job of embarrassing me on the interview program, approximately a month ago. For those of you who didn't see the show, then just forget about it. Forget that I mentioned it. But Kelly, you were in the pageant again for the 3rd straight year. Any comments on it?
Yes, I think this past year was an absolutely amazing year at Miss Indiana. I think there were a lot more talented girls than there have been in the past. And what I found to be the most pleasurable is the girls had genuine personalities that were just positive and considerate and compassionate people, which in pageants it's not known to be like that. And it was a wonderful experience.
Well, if I may pass along a comment here, it takes one to know one.
Gee, thanks. I take that anytime.
You've been on my show a few times. We've done some interviews. What are you going to be doing for the remainder of the time that you have the Miss Duneland title?
Well, sadly enough, I only have the title until October, and the first weekend in October we'll crown the next Miss Duneland at Michigan City High School. For the remainder of the summer, I'm going to be doing various appearances as Miss Duneland. I'm also I'm looking into starting some of my own philanthropic things for children. I'm talking with different people about getting community support for that. I'm also going to be starting my student teaching in Hobart, Indiana, and then after I give up the title of Miss Duneland, I'm going to help the next Miss Duneland as she prepares to compete in the Miss Indiana program.
And you will be quite instrumental there, if I may say so.
Thank you. I hope so.
One thing I want to point out, I've been keeping this from you, but I've been doing my own little baton lessons on my own, 2 or 3 times a week, about a half hour each time. I want you to know I am down to dropping only 15 or 16 times per lesson. I'm down to breaking only 1 window per half-hour lesson. And I'm down to just hitting 1 car going by and 1 person per lesson. So I wanted to give you a progress report.
Great. I'm really proud of you. And it doesn't look like you've broken any bones. You don't have any visible bruising or anything. So you're really coming a long way.
Just stay away from me with those hula hoops.
What about the grass skirts?
Thank you, Kelly. On the Isle of Capri float, I have with me my favorite baton twirler, who's been on Channel 27 numerous times, Miss Classic City, Kelly Beyer. I see you made the parade another year.
Yes, I did. I'm glad to be here.
Well, how did the pageant go this year for you?
Oh, I enjoyed it tremendously. The girls were absolutely wonderful. There was a lot of talent there. And I made top 10 again. I didn't place in the top 5 or win a preliminary award, but I did receive some scholarship money and had a wonderful experience.
Can't complain about that, can you?
Cannot complain at all.
I guess you'll be heading down to Purdue, I understand, a little bit earlier this year for baton twirling, right?
Right. I head back to Purdue about the first week of August to begin work with the All-American Marching Band there. Hopefully I'll be Golden Girl. Wow.
That's my signal. They want me in the mayor's car. So, where will the band be traveling to for some of the games this year?
Our band travels quite extensively, not only throughout Indiana and traveling to the Indiana football game, which will be the day after Thanksgiving this year. We're also going to Ohio State, possibly Illinois. We're looking at international trips. We've been invited to go to Ireland. It just depends about funding and how we're able to do that. So that's our big trip. We have a lot of smaller trips we make throughout the state, visiting high schools and performing at high school football games.
Sounds real great. Your college colleagues have not arrived yet. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the float here, what you can?
Okay, this is an Isle of Capri float, obviously sponsored by Isle of Capri, and there'll be young kids sitting in the front, and it's just a wonderful thing. And they fish with Kim Merchant, who is, she works for Isle of Capri, designed these little fishing poles, and they're just wonderful. And they're going to be fishing out of the boat and having a good time in the sun.
They are. That sounds great, Kelly. It's good chatting with you. When is our next baton lesson?
I'll have to let you know once I figure out my fall schedule. Football season's quite hectic. I only have 2 free weekends.
You may have given up on me as a student, though, too.
Well, you stick to baseball, and I'll stick to baton twirling, and we'll be great.
You have a great day. Nice seeing you. Bye-bye.
It's good seeing you, too.
Are you going to do now? I'm done with my exhibiting for the day. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to try and defy gravity. Today I'm going to perform a routine to You're in the Doghouse Now. Don't worry, my husband's not in the doghouse. That's what my mom said when...
Well, it sounds like that's me in some of these programs.
No, we just like to pick on you because it's fun, Bill. It's just going to be a fun routine, and I'm going to try and defy gravity and keep everything off the ground and just basically have a good time. That's all we really try and do here, and we do through life, is just have a good time and enjoy ourselves.
Kelly will be back with her routine in just a moment.
Your pussycat, you wore out your welcome mat. You used to be the cat's meow. You're in a doghouse now. You're such a handsome hound. You'll wind up in the pound. All you can say is bow wow wow. You're in the doghouse now.
Stone Cop, straight out of the Roaring '20s. And this is Kelly Beyer. She's Miss Duneland, 1996, and she's wearing our baton costume.
As we're wrapping up our interview, I want to take a look at the crown. We've got it sitting on the table here whenever we can get a close-up of it. You want to handle it or lift it up? This is Miss Duneland's crown, and anything you want to point out about it, or tell me where was the crown made, or who made it for you, or...
The crown is made by a company in New Jersey. I'm not sure of the name of the company. This is the Miss America trademark crown.
Okay.
As you can see, it's got the 4 points, which is trademark of the Miss America program. This is the local level crown. In the Miss America program, there's the local, state, and national competition levels. At the local crown, this is what you win. When you go to the state level, you receive a 2nd or 3rd row around here. At the national level, it's even larger, and Miss America's crown is actually made to fit her head. It's custom designed to measurements to fit her head. What they do at the Miss America program is they have one crown in which Miss Americas have been crowned with for years. And they use that same crown each year to crown the new girl. In fact, they take publicity photos of probably every girl with the crown, holding it as I am, or wearing it on their head, so that when Miss America is crowned, they have instant publicity photos. But after she's received the crown, that's when they have the custom-made crown. So it's quite interesting.
Okay.
Contestant number 4 will take us back to the 1940s, when the swing of the big bands offered a toe-tapping escape from reality. Miss Duneland, Kelly Beyer.